UnitedNorthAmerica.com. The correction has been made. The guest is with us. The show can go on. Jonathan, thank you for being a part of this.
Hello. I'm going to have to correct you right off the bat again. It's actually UnitedNorthAmerica.org.
People, gather around. Never mind. UnitedNorthAmerica.org. What happened to the .com?
I don't know. Never had it.
You've never had it. No. All right. By the way, where are we getting you from?
I'm from Winnipeg.
From Winnipeg. Now, how many people think that you might be one of the craziest people? You might be a reason that all Canadians should rally up against and fight.
You know, when they first hear just the simple, there's probably people that think I'm crazy, but I think there's a lot of people that think I'm crazy once they actually read the site.
Okay.
You know.
And so I have browsed through the site, so let's an idea of what you're talking about here. UnitedNorthAmerica.com, UnitedNorthAmerica.org. This is an effort to unite Canada and the United States, correct?
Yeah, well, the general idea behind the site is that we're stronger united rather than divided, and that cooperation and common effort for common benefit is a desirable and progressive goal, that Canada is inexorably linked to the United States of America by common history, culture, economy, geography, that the borders were originally artificially crafted for reasons that no longer exist, and so there's no good reason for the U.S.-Canada border as it is.
Are you talking about getting rid of the border and one country, or just some sort of better cooperation as they have now with Europe?
Well, that's interesting you bring up Europe. I think they're actually moving towards a common country. If you look at them, they now have a European Congress, a European Parliament, sorry. And although we may need to take steps of the same accord, I think our goal as well should be a common country, especially considering that unlike the babbles of Europe, cultures and languages galore, we share a common culture and language.
Okay. When we have venom, whether it's overstated or whether it's real with a certain segment of the population that is obviously anti-American, so much so liberals thought that it could be their main campaign flanks, whether they would agree with that or not, but being anti-American was seen as a winning streak for them. Why, or do you, obviously, I guess you think that while you have stumbled onto a good idea, you know that it's an uphill argument to sell to Canada?
Yeah, you're right. It's a difficult concept to get people to support. Canadians have been taught from an early age to define themselves in terms of not being American or being a good Canadian by being anti-American. But, and the U.S. is the Rome of the world. It's envied and reviled for its power across the world, not just in Canada. But what Canadians need to understand is that by sitting here in a different country, we're effectively throwing away our voice. Only a few votes decided that Bush was president in 2000. Only a few votes separate all the important issues that affect the world in Congress between Democrats and Republicans. We would have enormous power within the United States.
For that reason, Republicans would want anything to do with us, just as many Canadians, liberal or left of that, would want no part to do with the United States in terms of a country. And many conservatives, I would think, as much as they want to be better friends with the United States, to be Canadian.
Yeah, well, I don't often like to center on that argument. It's a good argument, but we have to look beyond the politics of today. Well, I mean, this union would not be because we want to decide who the president is going to be in 2008. It would be deciding who's the president for the next few centuries.
Sure.
Alberta is conservative now. That wasn't always the case. Massachusetts is liberal now. That wasn't always the case. Things change.
Yeah, I think that one of the things that would make it very hard is that people elect people because they want them to lead, and leaders like to lead, and